Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to the Bella Love Show. I'm gonna get right into it. So I remember this day specifically. I had the worst throat pain ever. At this time I had tonsillitis. I didn't know it was tonsillitis. So for me it was like, what the hell is going on in my throat? So the whole day I had a headache. I was feeling sick. I was feeling dizzy. I just felt not myself. It was about 9, 10 o'clock, right? We got to New Cross, I remember, and then we got on the 21. We usually get on the train, but this day, yeah, it was like a nice, chilled, hot day. We were just like, let's just get on the bus, do you know what I mean? Have a nice little bus ride home. It's just so weird how things work. When you sit down and you actually think about it, it's just like, I could have done that, but I did that. And it's like, why? Like, every other day, like, that never happens. So why did I choose to do it this day? Why? I think we had gotten off and changed buses for the 149. At this point, yeah, I'm sat on the bus. It's a hot day. My throat is just on fire and I just couldn't stand it. I need to go to the closest hospital now because I'm not finna die. We've got to London Bridge and I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, we're getting off the bus. So we've agreed that we're gonna go to the A&E, which was at St. Giles and Thomas's, just to get my throat checked out. The bus is approaching London Bridge, a lot of traffic. So the bus was moving slow. And like, one thing about me, I always check my surroundings. There's never a time yet I'm sat there and I'm not doing that. Like, it's just so mad. So I'm literally standing by the doors. Why is there so much traffic? Like, London Bridge is never this packed in terms of traffic. So I've like sort of like looked onto where the pavement is. I haven't really seen anything. I just see like loads of people just walking like with quite a bit of pace. So I go to where the bus driver is. At this point, my friends are just like chatting away. Mumus, they don't even know anything is going on. All I heard was screaming. Every single one started running. What's going on? When you see people running, just run. Don't ask, don't look. Run. It wasn't funny. Bus driver opened the door. People on the bus were looking out. Like, what's going on? We're at London Bridge. This is where we're supposed to be getting off the bus. But we just see people running. Like, and at this point, bearing in mind, there was already a terrorist attack that happened in Westminster. I think it was a week or two before the London Bridge attack. Like, it was just mad. At this point, we're off the bus. Bus drivers open a bus, yeah. Like, there's cars on the road, but no one was in their cars. No one was in their vehicles. Everyone's on foot. Everyone was running. Literally, it's like you're just going home from work one day. You're walking on the pavement and you just get run over. Like GTA. It was like that. Like, they were running people over on the pavements. They got out their car and they were shooting people. That's what was happening. So at this point, we had no knowledge. All we know is we're in the middle. Not even in the middle. We're in the front line of a terrorist attack. How? We need to go. Guys, when it comes to fear... I'm out. I said, Daisy, run! Don't look back! Keep going! My slippers came off. I left it. I was running barefooted in London Bridge. From time you see a white man running, yeah, you're not safe. All you hear is terrorist attack. No one's gonna be like, oh, it's fake. Bearing in mind, because we've already had a terrorist attack in London. It's real. But we're running now. We've ran all the way from London Bridge to Borough Station. That's how scared we was. It was just like a movie. I swear to you, it was a movie. We're trying to catch our breath. Everyone's like... So at this point, yeah, everyone is family. We're all family. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's looking out for each other. Obviously, at this point, we don't know why we're running. We're just running. So we've got to the point like where we can actually stop for a breather because we're not right in the front line anymore. Information was not clear because no one's like obviously standing around like trying to talk. Everyone's trying to get out, and it's magic because when you hear terrorist attack, the one thing I always think of is a bomb. I'm gonna get blown up. I don't want to be next to a terrorist attack because if the bomb goes and detonates, I'm gonna die. Like, the only thing we had in our minds at that point was get away from London Bridge as far as possible, because we need to get out of here. A bomb is going to go off. Like, they've got a car, they're running people over, the car's gonna blow up. Until we see people running again. Ah! I'm just deep in it. I was actually in a terrorist attack. All you hear is they are shooting. Pardon? Deja, Daisy, run. Run. We kept going. They were shooting, like, they were shooting. It was just, I was so distraught. When I say we kept going, like, I was crying, we were running, we were crying, being as quiet as possible. We got into like bits of London Bridge that I've never seen before, because I'm always at London Bridge because I live the furthest and I've always got to jump on trains and whatever. I was literally like telling my friends where to go, and obviously that was scarier because it's like, imagine we take this left and we see them, or we turn that right and they're there, or we go down that road, take that right, and we see them coming towards us shooting. Like, it was just so scary because there was nowhere was safe. It felt like I was in a war zone. I don't know how people sign up to be in the army, but like, nah. Because I could never. This is how we was the whole time. My hands didn't stop moving, my legs couldn't stop shaking. Like, we were so scared. We've got into like alleyways now, and we're just like, where do we go? Like, I'm scared. Like, where are we? We didn't know. We didn't know how to get back. We didn't know if we were going closer towards London Bridge. We didn't know if we were going away from London Bridge. So we ended up getting to, I think it was Elephant and Castle. It looked like, again guys, everything was a blur. Like, how can we run from London Bridge to Elephant and Castle? Deep that. That's how scared we was. We didn't stop going because obviously, again, the further we go, the safer we are is what we thought, because we thought a bomb was about to detonate. So it was just so mad. So we're just running. We get to London Bridge. If you see the amount of police cars that we saw going, when I say it was up to like maybe 300 in total police cars going, is the way we went, where the police cars were coming from, because we had no sense of direction. When I say this day was mad, like obviously you want to do a Google Maps thing, yeah, but no one's about to be standing there waiting for you to find your location. No, we're going, because if we stand, we will die. This day was the worst day of my whole entire life. I called my friend, yeah, I was like, today, we're gonna die. I was saying bye to them, like, I'm not surviving this. I'm in London Bridge where they're about to blow us up. I remember we got on a bus that literally did not go past London Bridge. It had nothing to do with London Bridge. We just went home in a different direction. That day was just the worst day ever. It was just, and I think the scariest part had to have been, we just didn't know what was going on. It was so mad. I'm sat here telling you this, but I still cannot believe I was in a terrorist attack. Frontline scenes. Like, I just thank God for where I live, and I thank God for the life that I've been given, because I could really be one of those kids who literally have to walk and drink dirty water and do all of that and run from bombs and like see your mum get shot and all that stuff. This is people's lives. People lost their families that day. People lost their mums. People lost their dads. People lost their friends. I just count myself lucky, and I count my friends lucky. It took me a long time to get back to London Bridge. It was just so mad. Like, It was so mad. Like, it could have been us walking to London Bridge bus stop, or it could have been us in the restaurant when they shot people, or, you know, it's just so mad how you can just be at the wrong place at the wrong time and you won't actually know until it is the wrong time, or like a madness has gone down. Like, it's just so crazy. But yeah, that was the time that I was in the London Bridge attack. I witnessed my first ever terror attack. And yeah, let me know if you want to hear more kind of stories like that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know if you want to see more story times like this. Thanks for watching.
I'm trying to keep myself safe.
They were just running around everywhere. Anyone was coming near them, or they'd see them come around the corner, they were just stabbing them non-stop. They were just in another frame of mind. All they had on their mind was kill people.
Westminster all over again.
It began just like the attack on Westminster Bridge in April, with a vehicle running over pedestrians. 8 minutes after the alarm was raised, the terrorists were dead.
2 armed marked police behind the X5, black X5. Well, get back.
An unprecedented number of bullets, said their boss. But they thought they were dealing with suicide bombers. Fake devices were strapped to their chests.
Saying, run, you need to run, people are getting stabbed.
They went, this is for Allah, and then they just started stabbing her multiple times. They run off, 3 of them run off down towards the Borough Market.
Borough Market is a warren of bars and restaurants packed on a Saturday night, full of potential victims.
I'm trying to keep myself safe.
But staff and customers in restaurants and bars were still hiding inside.
Food flies out of the way, people get under chairs and try and get down into a safe location.
There was like, I don't know, 30, 40 of us in this store, so many gunshots. And we were just lying on the floor, but like everyone was really like introducing ourselves, and we were all trying to keep each other calm and giving each other water and stuff.
Critical. A matter of life and death. 3 armed men wearing what appeared to be suicide belts. They had already attacked and killed members of the public and had to be stopped immediately. Indeed, I'm not surprised that when faced with what they must have feared were 3 suicide bombers, the firearms officers fired an unprecedented number of rounds to be completely confident that they had neutralised the threat that those men posed.